What up, my friends? Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a BJ's haul and we get fun in this video, okay? Although, do we ever not have fun over here? I don't know. But anyways, I'm sharing our BJ's haul. All of the prices will be on the screen per usual. I am located in Jacksonville, Florida if you're new here, so just keep that in mind in terms of market price. I got a little creative with a couple of store-bought convenience items. If you guys have been around my channel, you know that I love to cook. I absolutely love it. And I love cooking from scratch, I truly do. But I know everyone is not like that. And especially during the summer when it's really busy and we're trying our best to soak up all the fun that summer brings, we might want to lean on some really easy weeknight meals. I grabbed 2 items at BJ's that I could throw together with a couple pantry staples and some veggies, and we had a complete dinner that was absolutely delicious. And at the end of the video, my husband's gonna join us for a taste test on the items so we can give you our feedback. If you happen to be new here, hi, how are you? How's the family? Thank you so much for clicking on that thumbnail and giving me a chance. My name is Kate. On this channel, I do a lot of haul videos, but I also do a lot of recipe inspiration. So if you're struggling with grocery shopping or meal planning, please check out the rest of my channel. And if you enjoy the vibe while you're here, I would love it if you'd subscribe. All right, without further ado, let's dive into the video. All right, my friends, here's our little humble BJ's haul, but I'm excited to tell you what we're planning over here, okay? Let's start with produce. I got a huge watermelon. This is one of my favorite ways to stretch a budget right now because watermelon produces so much and they're only like, I don't know, $6.99 or something like that. I also got a nice assortment of strawberries. I'm loving strawberries right now, so I grabbed that mostly for me, but I also share with my kids because I'm nice like that. What a great mom. Over here, grab some sweet potatoes. I think it was a 3-pound package altogether. Those are just perfect for sides for the kids. Also, kiwis are back in action. These are our favorite, these gold kiwis. I love when they're in stock. So I did grab a package of those. My oldest son used to be obsessed with kiwis. Then he pretended he didn't like it. Now he's back on board with them. So we're just going through that roller coaster of kiwi emotions right now. Speaking of emotions, we have our emotional support bananas. Those showed up. I got some romaine to chop up for our salad bar. I am cracking up at this situation right here because I thought these were like normal, like tortillas. We usually get this brand's carb balanced tortillas, but these are like mini taco size. So way to pay attention, Kate. It specifically says street taco tortillas, but that's okay. We'll make it work. We'll have like mini quesadillas or something with that. We've got some animal crackers in the back for the toddlers. I also grabbed some of these chicken nuggets for the toddlers because these were actually on sale for a really good price. I think it was like $12 and something cents, and it is a very large bag. It is over 2 pounds of chicken nuggets. So those are great to have on hand for them. I'm excited about this, okay? I don't know what made me think of doing this, but BJ sells like mini cornbread loaves, but you have to physically go in for some reason to get them. But the corn muffins, they allow you to buy on the app for curbside pickup. And originally I was like, maybe I'll do something in this video where I like hollow it out and put some chili inside or something. But I ended up coming up with a different idea and I'm excited to share it with you. We also grabbed some mini cucumbers. These were on sale. I love when produce is on sale. So I got that. That'll be great for snacking, but I also use these when I'm juicing. I got the kids some milk. We like to grab this organic 2% milk. Why is the price of milk going up? The eggs had started to come down, but now the price of milk is going up. And then eggs went back up again. So it's like, can I catch a break? But I did grab 3 half gallons of that. I grabbed some yogurt. We pretty much always need to have this on hand. So I just grabbed some organic plain yogurt. I go back and forth between Greek or non, just depending on which wholesale club it is, because I've noticed like Sam's and Costco, I usually get Greek yogurt or even sheep yogurt at Costco. And then at BJ's, this is the one I prefer. I did get more eggs. So we've got 2 18 counts of eggs, 36 total. And I'm putting the price on the screen in case you've also been keeping an eye on the egg prices. Going back to our mission with the corn muffins here, came up with an idea to do like a super fast casserole situation using some store-bought popcorn chicken and some store-bought corn muffins. Now, you may be new here, but Kate is the type of person who usually doesn't take shortcuts. I usually like to do things all the way out because I really truly enjoy cooking, but there are also times where I lean on convenience items like these, and I know there's plenty of people like me out there that do it too, so I figured, why not come up with something cool? So stick around because we're gonna make that together, and then my husband will join me and we'll do a taste test and see if the vision that I had in my head actually came through. I also grabbed a big block of sharp cheddar cheese. I went with white this time. We just like to shred this up ourselves. It tastes way better and it helps out on the budget as well. And then last but not least, I grabbed some pre-sliced white American cheese from the deli. BJ's Deli is one of the things that keeps me going back to them. I absolutely love it. The quality is just so good. So that's everything we grabbed at BJ's. Let's dive into the recipe. I'm gonna take some popcorn chicken that I purchased from BJ's. We're not gonna use all of this. We're gonna use maybe like 3 cups-ish of it with some mixed veggies. I just popped these in the microwave because they were frozen, but if you had a can, that would be fine. I also have some shredded sharp cheddar cheese, corn muffins, that's correct. We also have some barbecue sauce. We personally love this hot honey, or honey hot, I should say, from Kinder's. I'm gonna use some avocado oil just to grease our baking dish. This is a 7 by 11 baking dish, and I have the oven preheating to 350 degrees. And we are gonna use a little hot honey to drizzle all the way at the end, but that part is obviously optional. We're gonna make like a hot honey cornbread casserole with the popcorn chicken. Should come together really quick, and then we're gonna do a taste test and see what we think. So I just did 3 cups of that popcorn chicken in there. This is probably like 1.5 cups, 2 cups of mixed veggies. We are drizzling in that Kinder's Honey Hot barbecue sauce. And we're taking, I'm gonna do 2 of the corn muffins and crumbling that right on top there. You can take out your aggression for the day. Beat up on that muffin. We're hitting it with that shredded cheddar cheese. Monterey Jack would probably be good on there. If you want to give it an extra kick with that hot honey and you want to do like pepper jack, that would be a vibe, you guys. All right, we're gonna pop this in there. Everything is fully cooked, so we're really just bringing it to temperature. It's a 350 degree oven. I'm probably gonna let it go 15, 20 minutes. I'm gonna just drizzle a little of that barbecue sauce right over top. And then just for good measure, a little hot honey. You guys, move your face. I don't know if we have to or not. I don't know if that's...
I think that the movie face is over.
I don't know if it's focusing. You guys get the idea. You saw the video. You were here when we cooked it. You know, I don't know what even made me think to do this. Whenever I do grocery hauls, I always want to give some extra value. You know, I don't ever just want to show off what I'm eating. Like, I want to make sure you guys walk away with a little something, something. So I said, what can I do in this haul to like throw stuff together? Plus it like makes it fun for me too, because we're sticking on a budget, right? But I want to have fun, because I love exploring new recipes, and I thought this would be fun. So you guys didn't need to hear all that, but that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and taste test this bad boy.
The ingredients. So.
I mean, I don't think you can go wrong. You put popcorn chicken in pretty much anything.
Popcorn chicken and cornbread.
And cheese.
Cheese.
And for John, the peas. There's peas in here, you know?
John the peas.
Cheers. Okay, go put it down so we can talk.
Do we have to share?
We do. We have to share with the class. Guys, come grab a bite. We got enough for everybody.
That is like some like southern home, like
comfort
wholesome food. Comfort.
Like, it makes me feel like I belong in Florida, you know? Listen, the payoff for the lack of effort that required, because John, let me just walk you through. All you do is you take that store-bought, already cooked popcorn chicken, put it down in a casserole dish. Sprinkle some health on it.
Sprinkle some health.
You put some vegetables, okay?
We love health.
Any vegetable you like. We went with the mixed veggies, like a chicken pot pie vibe. And then drizzle some barbecue sauce on it to cancel out the health we just added in, right? The thing is, I will say, I wish I went a little heavier handed on the barbecue sauce, because I was thinking I didn't want it to get soggy. I don't think that would have happened. I think you can go a little heavier with the barbecue sauce. And then we crumbled, we took a corn muffin, we got aggressive with it. Crumbled that on there. And then white cheddar cheese. Then at the end, after it baked, I went ahead and put some more barbecue sauce and some hot honey. But that was the extent of it, John. Can't even call that cooking, to be honest. You guys should probably unsubscribe, because this isn't even a cooking channel anymore. It was an assembly line today.
It was delicious.
It was really, really good. I 100% recommend. I also think there's a bunch of different variations you could make with this, which is always one of my favorites, because we all like different things, right? But that corn muffin as a topper, That's a genius move, you guys. That's a genius move. If you like buffalo too, you could do like buffalo sauce instead of the barbecue sauce. You could do honey mustard. You could do something. Just report back after you come up with what you want to make with it and let us know. Your score, sir. Corporate is waiting.
I am giving that a 9. Solid 9.
A solid 9. That was a very dramatic, like,
Sorry.
you almost went to a 9.5.
I was gonna go 9.5. I feel like if the cornbread was homemade, it would be
This guy.
well, I'm just saying.
I think that's a pretty good corn muffin, though.
It
Just
is
to
good
give you
corn.
guys feedback, too, on the corn muffins themselves. We tried the corn muffin by itself with some butter. We put some Kerrygold butter on it.
Butter.
It's so good. That has to be one of the best corn muffins I've had. And I'm not surprised because BJ's Bakery never lets us down.
On point.
They also, I think I mentioned it in the haul, but they also sell mini cornbread loaves apparently, but you have to like go into the club to get those. So that was the original intention, but I think this worked out great. And it's a pretty inexpensive way to get a fun dinner on the table because it was like $11.99 for that huge thing of popcorn chicken. I don't even think we used half for this recipe. The corn muffins were only $5.99 for 6, and I only used 2 of them. Then most of you probably have whatever condiment you were going to put on hand, some health, aka the veggies, and then cheese. And if you want it to be real budget friendly, just skip the cheese. You know, because we all know cheese is like $15.99 for an ounce at this point. So, anyways, but that I'm going to go 9 as well. I'm not a solid 9, I'm a soft 9. If I was in a bad mood, I'd probably go down to like an 8.5.
What would make it better?
What would make it better is more barbecue sauce. Yeah. I wish I went a little heavier handed. So if it's you, go a little heavier on the barbecue sauce. But that's pretty much it. Like everything else, the cornbread and the cheese, it sounds like it shouldn't work together. I get it. You were probably watching it like, hey, what are you doing? Have you lost your mind? The answer is I lost my mind a long time ago. So that's why I do these reckless things and they end up usually paying off. So
Mine gone.
it's gone. It's been gone. Vacated long times ago. Long times ago.
See? Mine gone.
She can't even put a sentence together. But I'm telling you, the cheese and the cornbread, and I was telling our friends, John, when I was putting it together, that pepper jack would probably be good on there.
Oh.
Yeah. Like if you like a little zing
There. Bingo.
with the hot honey.
That would make it a 9.5 for
Yeah.
me.
But we're going to get that feedback over to corporate. Thank you so much for hanging out and spending some of your time with us. If you haven't subscribed already, now is the time to do it. Okay?
Smash it.
Just do it. You know you want to. I hope we delivered whatever you needed when you clicked on that thumbnail, and I hope you have a magical day. Bye.